top softwares that you can use when it comes to creating content. Riverside is your best bet. You have Zoom, you have StreamYard, you have GoToMeeting, you have Riverside. You can record directly to your camera, you can record directly to your phone. The way that I do things is that I don't produce my own content. I don't put my own content out. I have a video editor that's an expert video editor. All the videos that you see that go out on my accounts are from my editors on my team that work with clients as well. What I will do is I will pop into Riverside and I'm going to record everything to Riverside. And this is what I have most of my podcast clients do. We pop into Riverside. If I'm going to, let's say, for example, I'm going to sit down and record like 8 videos for the month that I'm going to do for my YouTube channel. Those will also get chopped up for social media, so I don't have to record extra social media. What I do is in my Riverside, I'm going to go in here, and you can honestly do this with Zoom. You can do this with StreamYard. I'm going to tell you why not to use those, but what I'll do is I actually build a studio. I create a studio specifically for my YouTube solo videos. And then what I do is I pop into here, and then it's not here because I'm recording right now, but there will be a record button here. So I hit record, and then I record my content, and then I come back in here, title what the name of it is, and then I'm done with it. Now my video editor has access to my Riverside account. He will pop in here, he will log in, and then download the raw content here. The beautiful thing about this is when he goes to download the video itself, he's going to be able to literally download the high quality 1080 or 4K video from here. And the audio is going to be great. Everything's going to be baked in. Now, let's just say, for example, we're doing a podcast. So I also have a different studio for my podcast. So if I recorded this episode with Tony Javier, I'm going to be able to go in here. You see the split screen, but we're not going to use that. I want to download individually the feeds between my content and his content. So he's still recorded in 1920 by 1080, so that's great quality. Me too. So we're going to download, let's just say, for example, we're going to download my video. The reason why I want to do this is because with the video, that's the asset. Like the audio is cool, like great, we can doctor that up however we want. But you can't substitute poor video quality and make it look good, regardless of what software you have at your disposal. That is the number one reason why I shy away from doing Zoom videos. I'll record Zoom when people need to, but when I'm actually recording my own content and for my podcast, you're getting on Riverside because it's retaining the highest quality video content possible because I can use that for other things. So my editors would be able to go in here and actually utilize any of this content. Tony's video here, it's literally showing just his face. Whereas Zoom, it would split this down the middle, compress it, and no matter how far I zoom in, it's going to pixelate and pixelate. But when right here, I have the highest quality video here. And then also, now you can see mine, where it's professionally filmed, how good that looks. Right? Because it was filmed with an amazing video camera, and then now it was recorded in 1080p, and now I can download it at the highest quality that it was recorded in. Whereas Zoom will actually compress that video and not make it look good. That's why it's important to record with a good software that's going to capture the best video quality. That's why recording in person is the best thing you could do. But the second best thing you could do, right runner up next to that, is recording virtually with Riverside. If you do this with StreamYard, going to compress it. It's going to make it look weird. We've tested all of these. Like I promise you, and the amount of content that I've generated and created over the last 13 years, I've used all these softwares and tested them, and I still do to this day to see what works the best. And Zoom, just don't do that. Zoom is meant for calls. That's meant for meetings. So don't use Zoom for recording podcasts. Use Riverside. It's $15 a month. You can get away with that, and then you can record a crazy amount of content. So that's where you want to start in recording, and that's how I do it. So I record everything to Riverside. My video editor will hop in, download those video files, and then start editing. Boom. That's how we would do it. So the next thing that I like to talk about is video editing softwares. So professionally, we use Premiere Pro. I wouldn't recommend that because that is a software that has taken years to learn. It's going to take a lot of effort to be able to actually utilize Premiere Pro. We have 5 full-time video editors. They all use Premiere Pro. But even so, what we use oftentimes is CapCut. CapCut's amazing. Here's the awesome thing about CapCut on your desktop. So the awesome thing about CapCut on your desktop. Now, this is a paid version. I highly recommend it. I still think that it's like definitely worth it. And this is where this is the method that will work fine for most people. So let's just say you open up CapCut, you have the pro version. If you go here to long video to shorts, you can click on that. You can now take a long form video. So download your podcast. You can load that literally into your browser here. Select whatever style. You can change this down the road. You want the duration of the shorts to be under 60 seconds, and you can convert it. You get about 300 minutes, and then you can update that however you want. So I can just click convert, and then at this point, what it's going to do is it's going to take a percentage off, but basically it's loading in a really long video. Probably should have shortened this up. But anyway, so what it's going to do is it's going to spit out like a bunch of different videos that it's going to chop up and utilize that I can take in, right? So it'll take some time, and then it'll literally bring out clips for you, like all these that you see here. That's what it was. They were loaded in, and then with AI, it actually generated those clips for me. And that's a good way for you to not have to seek through those. Another method that you can do, we'll show tomorrow, is that you can take the transcript from your video, load that into ChatGPT, and then give it a prompt and say, I need 10 social media clips clipped from this podcast interview that I did. Can you give me timestamps and topics for those videos? And then I need them to be under 60 seconds long. And then ChatGPT will give you exact timestamps on where to clip. You could scrub through yourself. We do that sometimes too. And that's a good way to pull clips from social media from your long form video. And then you go from there. So CapCut's a really good kind of step for you to be able to add your captions and that sort of thing from there.